Because the truth is, self-care cliches has left way too many of us feeling like failures. You know what I mean? We're pouring ourselves into everybody else's cup, to the family, to the work, the social life, the responsibilities, and then whatever's left, we might drip into ourselves, the dregs, the scraps. And then when that doesn't magically fix us or heal us, we feel that not good enough shame, like we're not trying hard enough, or maybe we're just bad at everything, even self-care. The spoiler alert, you're not bad at self-care. The system is just flawed. And the advice we're given is either boring or hypersexual. And underneath all that is your desire, wilting and whispering, what about me? So today we're going to talk about listening to that whisper. So let's get real. The rainbow baths, yoga classes, celery juice aren't evil in my mind, but they also aren't feeding that wildly romantic soul of yours. Real self-care isn't about checking boxes on a wellness to-do list. It's about feeding yourself in the ways that actually bring you vitality. I see so many of you carrying self-care shame. You sign up for that diet, you buy the fancy planners, you force yourself into the classes every morning, even though what you really want to do is sleep in. And when it doesn't give you joy, or worse, when it makes you feel more ugly and empty, you think, something is fundamentally wrong with me. But listen, if it feels like punishment, it's not self-care, it's guilt trip. And if it gives you relief from the chaos, but there's no pleasure in it, that's a survival hustle. And that's where I come in, because self-care is not a lonely list of DIYs. Self-care is about your power to be fully human, and that includes a social web of supports. So what is real self-care? Well, it's a relationship with desire. The desire, that tiny hum under your skin, that whisper that says, I want to feel alive. I want to play with someone. I want to rest in a way that feels decadent, not desperate. I want to dance in my kitchen to my favorite songs. I want to flirt with my life. I want to feel my body as more than just a workhorse for getting shit done. But most of us are silencing that voice because it feels uncomfortable, inconvenient, maybe unfamiliar, or silly, or indulgent. But ignoring it, that's what leaves us wilted, frustrated, grumpy, resentful, flatlined, like the mojo's just gone on mute, right? And here's the badass truth. When you start feeding your authentic desire, your whole life changes, your moods shift, your relationships shift, and you shift into more wisdom, fun. When you're depleted to give to your partner, your kids, your friends, and you give from a place of obligation or toxic obedience, there's this subtle resentment that piles up. Like, sure, I'm showing up, but I'm running on fumes, and people feel that even if they can't name it. And it seeps into the very fabric of intimacy and respect and trust. They get pulled so tight and thin that they can just snap on a glance. But when you're fed up, when you're filled up with things that light you up, you don't give from fumes, you give from flow. Your humor comes back, your libido comes back, your badass ideas start having an open mic night in your mind, and suddenly you're not just surviving relationships, you're enjoying them. You're playful, you're present, you're actually there instead of numbed out. And that's what desire fueled up self-care kind of thing does. Okay, so how do we start? Well, let's start simple. I got 3 sassy little rituals for you to steal today. The first one, desire whisper. I want you to take 60 seconds, put your hand on your heart and ask yourself, what do I want right now? Don't censor it. Don't shame it. Maybe it's, I want chocolate. Maybe it's, I want to scream into a pillow. Maybe it's, I want to be kissed like I mean something. Whatever comes up, it's your truth. And I want you to write that little desire discovery on a little love note and tuck it away without any demands whatsoever. Ritual 2. Mojo moves. I want you to put on a song and just let your body move however the hell it wants. No choreography, no fitness goals, just pure desire and motion. You could wiggle, you could stomp, you could sway, you could grind, you could just stand there. Let your body show you what it really wants. Ritual number 3, the decadent no. The plan is to say no to one thing today, one text, one chore, one meeting, one invitation, something. Own the power of that free space you create and fill it with something delicious instead. Even a few minutes of staring at the clouds counts, because saying no creates some room for your yes. Do one of these things today. Watch how your mood, your energy, your whole vibe shifts. And here's what I really want to emphasize. Please remember, you're not bad at self-care. You're just bored with the cliches. The fix isn't to hustle harder at self-improvement. The fix is to feed your desire. When you do, your mood changes, your relationships soften, your life feels more alive. That's the power of badass self-care. It doesn't try to fix you. It frees you. And if you're curious about what kind of self-care inspires your fire, then take my archetypal self-care quiz. It's free, playful, soulful, and it might tell you something. Remember, your desire isn't a problem. It's the medicine. So stay sassy, stay tender, and keep feeding your fire. Bye for now.